Greetings to you, my dear people, family, and friends. Thank you for joining me again today. Well, we're still on this case of our missing baby, whom I believe God is setting the stage, putting things in place for us to welcome him. So while we anticipate his return, we will continue to use our voices to speak on his mother's behalf for him to be found. One thing I wish to draw our attentions to is the fact that this case of baby testimony is very simple, very clear, and very straightforward. Anyone who is in his or her right mind and has followed this case from when Prophets began with it, or you joined somewhere along the line, your common sense will let you see and understand the simple fact that this child is missing. The bottom line of the case is the fact that a precious mother, a caring mother, being Ruth Matthew, thought about her life, the future of her children, and she decided to go find solution somewhere after she had seen several series of advertisements on TV. She got convinced that there might be help somewhere in a shrine. She took herself and her children to that location. The 4 children. That's all she did. She paid from the money she didn't have, the hard-earned money, the little she had. She paid to be accommodated in that premises. Yeah, she fed herself. She provided for herself and the 4 children, however long they stayed there, until one of the children was abducted. So the case has been going on. All of these took place in 2019, in the month of April. The child precisely vanished on the 15th of April, 2019. And of course, the case effectively was buried. Thank God for the gallant soldier, Prophet X, the indefatigable brother, who God graciously allowed to discover this case. And we're all here today, standing with Ruth Matthew, fighting to ensure that precious baby testimony. We get to find what happened to him. So it doesn't matter who comes up, who comes out from wherever they are, whether they're popular or not, just as we've seen and heard all kinds of people, bloggers, mothers, fathers, lost people, police commissioners, titled people, those who come in the name of God. Of course, we know that the God they serve is dead. Hence, they have no conscience. And someone could come and say whether it's a child who was lost or the mother who was lost, it's important, it's irrelevant. Leave this case to God. Wow. Meanwhile, that same creature has been arresting, chasing people left, right, and center. He didn't leave them to God, but a poor, helpless child taken away from his family. We should leave the case to God. Well, we are not leaving this case to God. God uses people to show his hand in the world because we are his representatives here on earth. We call out what needs to be called out. This is not judging. This is calling a spade a spade. We are not going to say it's a garden tool when it's a spade. A shovel is a shovel. Baby testimony is missing. He disappeared from Jeremiah Omoto 15, whatever is his name, shrine. and he has fought day and night since. He's dragging Ruth Matthew to the court over bogus charges, lies told against her. He didn't leave that to God. And that reckless person with no shame, whose name has been brought in all manners of negative cases, allegations, comes to say, leave it to God. It's not going to be left to God. We will continue to speak until what happened to that child is brought to the open. We find out, or we find the child. This is what I came to share today. God uses people. God uses people because we are the ones He has empowered. He has given life to bring to light what is hidden in the darkness through us. He used Jesus Christ when Jesus was on earth. So we are the ones He's using now, even though those who come in His name are no longer working on His behalf. Some of them started well, but they've derailed. They're working for their father, the devil, right now. Hence, they have no heart, no conscience. What crime did Ruth Matthew commit? Give me back my child. All fingers point to Jeremiah. Why not provide the CCTV? You're innocent. Yet you send people. People come on your behalf to threaten prophets, to threaten everyone who speaks on behalf of Ruth Matthew. What has he come to say? I didn't send those people and tell them to back off. No, he keeps quiet. And this one is coming to say, leave it to God. You go deal with all the families and the things that I ascribe to your name, the negativity you have in the public domain. Go deal with them. Get out of this case. It's beyond you. So shameful, the pride and arrogance you guys demonstrate. This child baby testimony, his case, is already revealing so much, but it's going to continue revealing and exposing and bringing down everyone who steps in with an ulterior motive that is not bent towards finding him and supporting his mother. So back off, everyone. It's not safe. This is a territory not safe for you with your wicked intention. Stay away. The fire is burning. It's catching and it's spreading rapidly, consuming everything that comes to stand in the way of finding that child. I thank God for all who are still standing. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for all that you're doing, for the likes, the shares, the follows, the comments, the various platforms where this case is being promoted. And it was really, really a great sight to see that there are lots of people, millions around the world, who are standing with Ruth Matthew over this case. And by the grace of God, we will find baby testimony to the glory of God and to the shame of the kingdom of darkness and everyone who's working for the devil against this child. God bless all of us.